just thought about or was thinking about today or on my walk. Um, and what I wanted to say was, or share was, don't let people judge you by the cover of your book. I know people probably like, I can't help what people judge and this and that. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying. Don't let people judge you by the cover of your book. We got a lot. If you're like me, well, first of all, I love books. I love books. I'm not a fan of the electronic books and things of that nature. I like books. I like the paper. I like the way it feels. I'm old school when it comes down to reading and my books. I have so many books up in my room, actually all over my house. But I just love books. But, the first thing that attracts us to a book is two things, the title and the cover. And sometimes we will allow the cover of the book, not even the title, but the cover of the book to dictate if we're going to read that book or not. We will sit there and be like, nah, look at it. It could be an old book. It could be a little tattered. It could be a little worn. The cover could be coming off of, the binding and everything. And we're like, I don't know. And when I was thinking about this, not letting people judge us by the cover of our books, I was thinking about even how we look at people. We look at people by their cover, their outside appearance, and we sometimes don't even give them a chance. It could be us just in the store. We could be walking. We could be in church. It doesn't matter if the outside cover doesn't look up to our standards, then we judge them by that, or we try to make our own perception of who that person is. And even with a book, an actual book, we don't know what we could be missing out on just because the cover doesn't look appealing to us, And I was sitting there and I'm like, wow, how much have I missed out on with building relationships with people or friendships or whatever because of outside appearances, and as I was walking around, I'm like, wow, it could have been friendships people missed out on because of outside appearances, relationships people missed out on, or just getting gold laid at your feet, because we're looking at outside appearances. We're not even trying to see the inside pages, because once you open up the book, that's where the story begins. It's not the cover of the book, it's the inside of the book. That's where the real true story of people's lives is. That's where the heart is, And I was thinking about in 1 Samuel, when Samuel went to anoint, he thought it was going to be one of David's brothers. And what he seen was on the outside. Oh, he was like, God, look at him. This got to be the one. He's dapper. He's strong. He's tall. He's good looking. All that you see with the outer eye. But then he seen David and it's like, okay, are you sure he's the one? Because his eyes David wasn't as appealing to him. His cover wasn't as appealing to him. But when God said to Samuel, he said, people look at each other on the outside. He said, and I judge and I look at the heart. I'm looking at the heart, and you can't look at the heart if you don't flip that cover open and read those pages. You understand what I'm saying? And when I heard that, it really got to me. It hit me more so because of the fact that just making sure that I don't fall for that trap of allowing people the way that they feel about me from the outside and not knowing me, not knowing my heart, get to my head. And that's the point I'm really trying to make. I know, like I said from the beginning, you can't judge. You're like, well, how am I stop people judging me from the outside? And it's not necessarily so, but it's allowing them to get in your head with it. That's we need to shut down really, really quickly. And, I was sitting there, and as I kept walking and I kept thinking about this and I kept praying about it, like I was thinking about, I have a Bible, and I have this Bible, and the Bible I think my parents gave me this Bible in middle school. It could have been way before middle school. But this Bible is like tattered. I'm talking about it looked like it's been through some stuff, which lets you know that I was reading my Bible. And I'm still reading my Bible. But the point I was trying to make is the outside of the Bible, the cover is damaged. The cover looks worn and torn and tore up. But the inside, the words, the inspiration, breathed, aspired words of God is still the same inside the Bible. It don't matter what the cover looks like. Those words will never change. I have a new Bible now, and my new Bible is newer than that Bible. The cover is not as damaged, it's not as torn, but the words are still the same as the words in the old Bible. And the point I'm trying to make is, just because people may think that your outside, your cover looks different than, or does not appease their eyes, or they don't think it's up to their standards, that don't mean that your inside should change for anybody. God made you who he's called you to be. He gave you the story that you're to tell to the world, to testify to the world of the goodness of him. So it doesn't matter. So once again, I say, don't allow people to judge you by your cover. Don't allow them. The cover of your book, the cover of your story is still significant, even if people don't think so or not. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope somebody can get something out of that. I mean, I'm looking, and we're living in a world that's so just judgmental. You know, they look at, you know, the Bible calls us as Christians, you know, to judge one another, but to allow the world to dictate to us, or for us to even look at each other in just a way that is not of the Lord, or with just a judgment on the outside is not cool. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope that y'all have a great day. I hope that y'all got something from this video here, and I'm just praying for everyone. I just want everybody to just be able to get out here and live the way that God wants you to. You know, a fear to faith movement, a fear to faith lifestyle. So sometimes I think we could be in fear because of the fact of what people think or what people feel. But we got to get out of that. Who cares what they feel? Who cares what they think? As long as we pleasing the Most High God, that's all that matters. So, all right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. All right. Fearless T out.